nasi lemak and all, like Malaysian food, of course, like same how import goes to here to there, is like, of course, the Malaysian food here will be expensive there. But even though it's like local food there also, is it expensive also?
Expensive. I'll give you an example. A meal for a person, a good lunch meal, a good portion will cost you less than 20 pounds. 20 pounds?
Okay.
I'll say 20 pounds. So 20 pounds times 3 is 60 pounds.
Yeah.
And 60 pounds you times 6, you'll know.
Yeah.
It's already hundreds already.
Aku ingat kan, aku ingat barang kalau macam contoh lah $1 duit dorang kan bersama RM4 kita kan. RM6 kan?
6 lah for GBP.
Aku ingat macam bila kat luar negara macam kat UK, harga dia lagi murah tau. Aku ingat macam tu lah sebab
I also thought that. Right?
Murah untuk kalau you tengok daripada perspektif groceries murah. Tapi you tengok perspektif food is expensive. But kalau you earn in Malaysia and you spending in GBP, it will look 100% expensive. Sebab currency kita 6 kali ganda bawah.
Yeah,
kalau you dapat gaji dengan GBP kan, it's okay. Macam biasa dengan Malaysia dah. So RM20 untuk tengok macam you makan lunch RM20 rasa mahal tak?
itu dah biasa, basic sekarang.
Basic kan, but there RM20 is like like I won't say it's not too expensive, not too cheap, it's like almost the middle. The food price you can get for lunch kind of a thing.
Sebab aku tengok macam contoh lah, aku nak beli satu kasut dekat UK kan, harga dia dalam 200 something macam tu. So bila aku translate tukar ke duit Malaysia, harga dia
makin currency dia murah kan. I think some of the things actually quite cheaper kan.
Yeah, depend lah. Things which are manufactured in the UK are sold cheaper in the UK. That's why you can see some of our customers who ship branded goods from UK to Malaysia, right? Yeah, because you get to save a bit of money with the tax and everything. But still, when you come back to Malaysia, you still need to pay tax for branded goods, right? But you can save lah like RM200-300 macam tu lah. Tak banyak saya rasa.
So I think like okay lah, I can say that most of the time, of course, like if you are earning at that like let's say in UK, if you are working there, of course it's, spending there wouldn't be a problem for you. Correct. Of course, being a Malaysian, going there and spending is a whole different thing. So I just feel like in this case, right, no matter where you are and no matter what you do also, it's very imperative, like important for you to keep control of those commitments.
Correct.
But for me, right, to be honest lah, sharing like aside from these two guys who actually can manage money, I had a very bad experience in terms of like managing money at first, because I grew up, to be honest, I grew up with like not so doing well kind of a family. So I don't earn that very much at the very beginning. I work my way up into like positions, and I used to not even work in the same industry and not into corporate. I used to work in F&B. So the whole difference of like how I spent back then and now is a whole different thing. So I can say that it affects most of people as well, because of course if you earn more, you will spend more. But these are kind of the things that actually most of people, maybe for people like me, who never get this kind of experience, they will intend to like spend out of like
pleasure. Get
because I feel like what's the point of like having all this money piled up and you're just gonna use it anyways. But as I grow older and I gain some maturity, overspending a little bit, then I come to realization that okay lah, I need to like juggle this and bit and that. But I think I spend a lot, to be honest.
I don't know. I feel like in terms of spending money, right, until you're hooked up with a commitment, you will never have like a way of spending. You won't have a strategy on how you spend until a commitment comes. Because when you have a commitment, for the next 5 years, 7 years or 9 years, you're tied to this. So regardless of what you do, you make sure you have a job, make sure you have a salary coming in every month. So with that, you'll make sure you work hard first, and you make sure you don't up, like do dumb things that can affect your work. So they'll build a discipline within you. And I did that since 18. So I maybe I can say I'm not lucky also. I got my first car when I was 18. I took the risk immediately.
18?
Yeah, 18.
Okay, very early.
Yeah.
Guess what's his first car?
First car.
Tata Saga.
Saga. Actually, right, part of Omar said, me and Omar know each other since school, Form 1.
Yep.
Yeah. So actually there's a picture of us with our first ever car. So I will drive my Saga he has his kanchil, and then
Yeah,
our
yeah.
other friend with his bike. We have the picture.
Yeah, I still have that picture. You guys gonna see that
You
later
gotta
on.
see that. Yeah. So it progresses, you know. Like with that commitment, that's where I got my discipline. Like, hey, I'm 18 and I have a commitment. I don't care what happens from 18 to 21. You know, this age is hardest to get job for for our age because they'll tell you like you're a student and any job place you go corporate life they'll say, oh, you are the youngest. This is much you can do. You can't grow also because you want to grow also. They'll say, oh, your age plays a factor because the people you're going to be governing are older than you.
Yeah.
So
That
it
happens
was
all the time.
yeah, it was a huge hassle that I had because at the end of the day, back of my head, I know I have a commitment to still fight on.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be still in the same position, they're going to say the same thing that I know I can't grow because my age. I'm going to end up to. I'm going to be eaten up by commitments. That's how That's why I said never be comfortable. Fight your way through until you feel like at one time, okay, now I can breathe in a bit and let go. Yeah, but also at the same time, you can't overspend as much lah.
Yeah.
Must be smart about your commitments.
Kalau macam aku lah kan, apa pasal spending ni, dulu aku tak terfikir pasal kereta. Serius, aku tak terfikir langsung pasal kereta. Aku start terfikir pasal kereta once member aku, member tempat kerja lama aku, dia beli Saga. And dia bayar bulan-bulan. Aku start terfikir macam mana kau beli kereta kan, bulan-bulan mahal ke? Servis dia macam mana? Aku ingat macam servis dia sekali servis 2-3 ribu. Aku tak tahu lah kan. Sebab aku tak tahu. So aku banyak tanya dia, banyak tanya. Lepas tu dia cakap lah, kalau yang dia cakap tu sampai sekarang aku ingat, dia cakap before kau nak ada komitmen yang besar macam contoh kereta ni, ataupun kau katakan nak kahwin ke apa nanti, before kau ada komitmen tu, selagi kau tak ada komitmen tu, kau enjoy apa kau nak beli. Kau nak beli baju ke, nak beli apa yang patut, kau beli. Sampailah satu kau dah ada komitmen tu, benda tu yang kau nak enjoy tu dah tak boleh lah.
Betul.
Sebab first masuk je gaji, kau kena fikir benda ni tu, komitmen. Kau kena fikir komitmen dulu. Lepas tu yang lama-lama tu kau nak fikir, itu dah tak dapat lah. Sebab komitmen kau je satu dah besar.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, right? You see, what Zainal said is actually I heard true, and I heard of it before. But I was a living example of that actually, to be honest, because I used to earn maybe around lesser than half of what I get now, or maybe lesser than 2,000 even. And at that time, without the commitment, I can just say that throughout the month, I'll just finish off everything without even concerning about anything at all. I'll just put it on like food, clothes, and I think I spend about close in 1 month, even half of my salary, So
Wow.
this is just like crazy. I used to go to H&M all the time, go and spend this, that, whatever I can get my hands on, just to make use of the money. But the thing that I feel is actually different kan Zainal kan, is because bila kita ada duit banyak ni, walaupun kita tak ada commitment, it doesn't mean that we can't spend. The good thing about having a commitment is that you will want to actually take care of that.
Correct.
You see, like Jeremy, he earns like he already start earning, even though it's not a lot, but he's already start earning, and he already take on that commitment at an early age. It will teach you guys step by step. So he knows like there's always a part of the salary that I need to save, I need to take care of this commitment, because I think commitment plays a big role in money management. So in terms of like, of course we are not going diving into money management now, I'm not telling you guys how to spend you guys money, but in terms of like, I just feel I just want to reach out to people that actually around my age as well, that are doing as well as we are, or they might feel that how is it going and everything. They should know that you should take on that commitment. If you want to buy that car, go and buy the car, because you're always going to figure out how you want to spend the money. You're always going to know that, hey, I always have to set out this money, because I remember, right, I started taking on big commitments when I was like 21. Yeah, 21 I think. At 21 I get my first car. So from that on, right, I know that every month memang I terus deduct this amount, like 1,000 straight to the bank. And after that I'll get I'll live by my own. So I also take out some number of that as well. And as I go along in the days, of course at first it feel overwhelming. Rasa macam banyak gila, 1,000 tolak daripada gaji, you feel like a big sum of money. If I was to deduct 1,000 of my money last time, I think I would die. I'll just live on the streets, you know. So, but now it's not that impossible anymore. You just learn how to make more money. Because if the more, not to say lah, don't quote me, but the more commitments that you take, you will learn how to manage it, and you'll find other ways to actually earn more.
Yeah, because you'll put you out of the comfortable stage. It'll make you work.
Yeah, because you know all these things that you don't, if you're not committed to it, you will just, you know, you don't have the feeling of gratitude in terms of what you earn. It will just be money laying around. That's why I say kalau nak buat macam tu, if you guys want, I think if we want to do something like that, for me, for myself, I would just say dump this money where I can't see them. Because if I can see every month there's like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 inside the bank, I was just like, hey, what to do with this money? I'll just find things.
I mean, in terms of commitment, right? We're not encouraging all of y'all to go get a car in an early stage. Of course not. You can practice in multiple various ways. Let's say you want to invest in, you know, berusaha saham also can like religiously spend 500 ringgit every month, you know, just feed that account. You won't know one day that account is going to make you a millionaire. You won't know, right? Or you want to do the traditional way, 500 every month, give to your mom. Ask your mom to keep it, save it for you.
Itu cannot lah. Sebab dulu
tikus
benda
makan
ni bukan dia nak tahunya senang macam ni je. Bila macam setiap kali raya lah, kan duit raya kita dapat daripada makcik-makcik
okay.
Bagi ibu, nanti ibu simpankan dalam beg, tahu hilang.
For your parents who makan tikus gaji korang, simpanlah duit tu dalam a saving account. There is now so many ways to put your money in the right places, so you can earn more, or you know.
Actually, that's a good thing. So instead of, you know, committing yourself into paying things that are liabilities, right? You can always invest. You can always put it in whatever trade that you want to have.
There's so many things now.
But what you say, memang, tapi itulah duit raya macam aku pun dulu selalu gak hilang.
Dia bukanlah hilang. Dia macam dulu masa kita sekolah tu, duit raya tu dia beli barang-barang sekolah kita lah.
It's kind of like investing for your family. So it's not a bad thing.
You know,
but
you know how to overcome this or not? You have a contract signed by parents.
I owe you. You take 50 ringgit from me.
Give me back on this date. Don't charge me interest.
But that's the funny stories lah, you know. But yeah, I think, but in this case, right, it's like, okay lah, we already talk about it. We already realize what actually we are on to right now, the way we spend. Of course, I think a lot of us are wiser now that we already went through all of this, you know, and taking big commitments in our lives. So
I'd say every year we're learning something new about the financial game.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So yeah, I just feel that in this case, right, but my important question to you all, one thing I want to ask also, if you ever got that one thing you guys want to buy, like the highest of the highest things that the things that you want to get, what would be that thing in the future?
Oh, you go first. Mine is very expensive.
What would that be?
Untuk aku, yang benda yang dari dulu sampai sekarang memang still tak dapat lah. Maybe one day aku tak tahu dapat ke tak, tapi insyaAllah kalau ada, dia dream car lah. Kereta yang memang betul-betul aku minat dari kecil. And kereta tu, kalau aku tak tahu lah bila aku dah besar kereta tu still ada lagi ke tak. Aku nak beli kereta ni, Chevrolet Camaro tu.
Yeah, Bumblebee guys, Bumblebee.
Aku nak make up sebiji macam Bumblebee. Tapi aku tak tahu lah benda tu bila aku dah besar still ada lagi ke tak.
Yeah. That's actually a good choice. Liverpool Torch.
Yeah, that's true.
Fully make up Bumblebee. Kalau boleh change pun buat sekali.
But that's nice.
That's nice actually. Yeah.
What about you?
That was me. Oh, my dream would have been to own a bank.
Own a bank. Renting your own money with your own face on it.
That's the end goal, so you can never get broke. Jokes aside, that can never happen.
We'll never know for sure.
Yeah, we'll never know for sure. But my dream always has been, like, it has come in my dreams to own like 16, 17 acres with your friends. And you know, to build Godzilla-sized houses and a racetrack in that you know, land. And, you know, just enjoy life with your friends. You know, whatever success you guys have earned, build a house, build your own futsal court, build your own badminton court, build your own swimming pool court, dude. Everything is yours.
Itu semua
Yeah.
apa impian orang budak-budak sekarang.
For sure. And I'll make sure it happens. It has to happen. Yeah.
Definitely for sure lah. But for me, I feel that you guys have a very long reach that one. But for me, I just feel a very simple one actually for myself. I just feel like as long as it doesn't have to be a lot of things. I do have my assets that I wanted, like the cars, the house that I want, and preferably maybe the wife that I want. That's it for me.
What do you mean preferably?
We never know, right? Because right now also I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but
Whoa!
but no, don't quote me anything.
Shots fired.
But to be honest, that would be my choice. To be honest, yeah. But yeah, I would just say that all these things, right, even though that it's not counted in monetarily and it's not based on price, it's what made me feel kind of like rich, you know?
Yeah. Happiness, that's your happiness.
The happiness is important into these things.
Yeah.
So that's why we're gonna want to like take this time also to let you guys know that, you know, it's not about spending stuff. You know, it's not about, you know, of course, the more money that you make, you can get to have the ability to spend more. But yeah, don't get to, you know, enjoy the little things, make use of what you have. I know one thing that people always forgot, right, is that time. Time is almost actually the most precious thing that you cannot put value into it. No amount of the money in the world that you can spend to compensate for money. So the time that you have now, plan it out, make it happen, you know, do whatever you want with it. Because whatever it is, at the end of the day, there's always a good that we can find in it. So yeah, I think that kind of like, you know, wraps up the things that we have today. So thank you again for watching. You know, I hope you guys stay at the end of the video and you guys kind of come up with any suggestion. Yeah, actually we like to know what you guys had spent, you know, the most absurd thing that you guys have spent on. So just put a comment down below.
Please don't say shipping with Wyngs. Our rates are the best in the town. So
Nothing got to do with it. Anything that you want to share, just let us know. You know, maybe comments in the future. So if you guys have anything, just let us know. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. You know, there's Instagram and everybody. If you want to follow and whatever, ask us questions, go on ahead. So signing off. I'm Alex.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Zainal.
Thank you guys for watching.
See ya.
Ciao. See ya.
Oh boy.